Yep.
Thanks for joining us today, Ian. Now, obviously, with the World Cup being launched today here in Melbourne, it is a while away, obviously. But based on performances that we've seen so far over the last 12 months, where do you rank like the top 4 teams at the moment?
Oh, I think the good thing about the 2015 World Cup is it's pretty open. Generally, you could say pick 2 teams and say there'll be a winner out of those 2, and not too often you'll be proved wrong. But on this occasion, I think you've probably got 4, maybe 5 teams that could win it. And I don't think Australia will be as far out of it as they are in Test cricket. I think Australia will be pretty competitive, and certainly playing at home. Sure, there'll be the expectation of the home crowd, but then you're playing under your own conditions that you know pretty well, and Australia generally play better under their own conditions. So I think the 4, England, India, South Africa, Australia, Pakistan, I don't think have got the batting. I think those 4 teams, you'll probably get a winner out of those 4.
Yeah, definitely. Now, obviously, with the World Cup being played in New Zealand and in Australia, we'd see different conditions. Will that make a big impact in how all teams play?
Oh yeah, but I think it's a good thing from a playing point of view. I mean, players like to be tested under different conditions, and if you succeed under, if you make runs in Wellington and then you go to Perth and you make runs, you're talking about 2 totally different set of conditions. If you can succeed under both of those conditions, that's pretty satisfying. So I think that's the way the players will look at it, that this is an extra challenge and one I want to succeed at.
Certainly. And finally, obviously with the 3rd test starting at Old Trafford on Thursday, how do you think the Aussies will shape up for the rest of the series?
Well, the important thing is, if Australia are going to go down, and I would say it's pretty well on the cards that they will lose the series, what they need to do is go down kicking and screaming. I think that everybody in Australia admired the fight they put up at Trent Bridge, but I think they were pretty devastated by the loss at Lords, and they felt that it was, they succumbed too easily. So I think if Australia, even if they do lose the series, if they give a good account of themselves, and as a player, you're going to lose some games. It's always going to happen. But what you want to do is, when you have lost, you want to walk off that ground with your head held high and think to yourself, well, we played the best we could, we just got beaten by a better team. If you can walk off the ground saying that, losing always hurts, but it doesn't hurt quite as much when you walk off the ground with your head held high.
Well, thank you very much for joining us.
Pleasure.
Really appreciate it.
Okay, pleasure.